The Nintendo Switch 2 trailer dropped, and it got everyone talking. Fans are buzzing with excitement, but it left us with more questions than answers. What's the deal with the mysterious C button? Are those mouse-like Joy-Con controllers real? And why is there a USB-C connection at the top of the console? The wait for more details is killing us, but the intrigue only makes it more exciting. So, let's dive into everything we know so far, and of course, the big one, how much is this new console going to cost? The reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer has caused a whirlwind of excitement in the gaming community. But, instead of answering all the questions fans had, it only raised even more. Sure, we saw glimpses of the new console in action, but we're still left in the dark about some key features. Fans are eagerly awaiting the next round of information, which is expected by April 2nd. But let's be honest, the mystery surrounding the console is what's really fueling the excitement. Every new rumor or leak seems to make us more curious than before. One of the biggest questions fans are speculating about is the existence of the so-called C button. This button, rumored to appear on the new controller, has sparked debates online. Will it offer additional controls for gameplay, or is it just another feature that Nintendo is testing? Then, there's the buzz around the Joy-Con controllers. Some leaks have suggested that the Nintendo Switch 2 will include mouse-like controllers, which would be a huge game-changer. But, is this just wishful thinking, or is it something we can really expect? And, let's not forget about the strange placement of the USB-C connection at the top of the console. Fans are scratching their heads over what this could mean for the console's design and functionality. Could it be an indication of new accessories or features that will be revealed later? These questions and more have kept fans on edge, wondering what Nintendo has up its sleeve for the Switch 2. While the trailer has certainly fired up anticipation, the real talk right now is about the Nintendo Switch 2's price. Fans have been speculating about how much this next-gen console will cost, and several leaks have popped up, giving us some potential answers. But, as you might expect, there's a lot of uncertainty. Let's break down the various leaks and see what the potential pricing could look like. First up, we have the Best Buy leak. An image surfaced showing a price tag of $350, which immediately caught the eye of many. However, it's worth mentioning that this might be a mistake. The price listed could have been for the Nintendo Switch OLED model, rather than the Switch 2 itself. So, while $350 sounds tempting, we should take that figure with a grain of salt for now. Then, there's the Zub Tech leak. A Twitter account, known for posting rumors, claimed that the Nintendo Switch 2 would retail for $399.99. This leak, however, has been called into question. The same account has been inaccurate in the past, so it's hard to say how much truth there is to this number. But it's still a possibility, considering the price point it suggests is not too far off from what we might expect. But perhaps the most interesting leak comes from Special Nick, an insider with a solid track record when it comes to gaming leaks. According to this source, we could see two price options for the Nintendo Switch 2 when it launches in June. One price would be $450, while the other would come in at $499.99. The higher price would supposedly include Mario Kart 9 or 10, which could make it an appealing bundle for fans. This leak adds a layer of excitement, but also a bit of doubt. Could Nintendo really go as high as $499? Or will they stick closer to the $450 range? Now, looking at all these leaks, we start to see a pattern emerging. It seems like the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 will likely fall somewhere between $400 and $500. While these leaks are still unconfirmed, this range makes sense based on what we've seen from Nintendo in the past. If we take a step back and look at Nintendo's history with pricing, it's clear that they have a knack for competitive pricing strategies. With the Nintendo Switch, they launched at $299, and despite it being a premium product, the price was seen as reasonable, which helped it dominate the market. It's possible they will aim for something similar with the Switch 2, positioning it as an attractive option for both new buyers and existing Switch owners looking to upgrade. Among all the numbers floating around, $400 seems like the sweet spot. Not only does it align with previous leaks, but it's also a price point that many consumers will find acceptable. It would put the Switch 2 in competition with other consoles like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, which are currently priced around the $500 mark. Nintendo's ability to stay competitive with their pricing could give them an edge in a crowded market. But here's where things get a little tricky. the Nintendo Switch 2's price will have to factor in the potential phasing out of the OLED model. If the Switch 2 is indeed positioned as the new flagship device, the older models like the standard Switch and OLED might get price cuts or be discontinued. That could influence the price range we see for the Switch 2, as Nintendo could try to clear out inventory and make room for their new console. In terms of market strategy, Nintendo's goal might be to push the Switch 2 into as many hands as possible. Reports suggest that up to 20 million units could be available in the first year, which indicates that Nintendo is planning a substantial launch. This would be a big move, especially with the high demand for gaming consoles during the holiday season. Pricing will play a crucial role in how successful this launch will be, and Nintendo will want to get it right. As we get closer to April 2nd, we expect even more leaks and information to surface, especially from big retailers like Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop. These companies often reveal early details about product pricing and availability, and we could see some concrete pricing information soon. But until then, we're left with speculation and anticipation. The Nintendo Switch 2's pricing remains a key factor that could make or break its success. With a potential launch window in June, the hype will only continue to grow. Fans are eager to see if Nintendo can balance affordability with the performance upgrades that the Switch 2 is rumored to offer. We're also watching the evolution of Nintendo's pricing strategy. Will they go for a competitive price to undercut the competition, or will they push for a premium price with bundled content like Mario Kart 9 or 10? These are the questions that will shape how the Switch 2 is received, both by consumers and by the market. In conclusion, the Nintendo Switch 2 is poised to make a big splash in the gaming world. While we're still waiting for official announcements and more solid details, the pricing leaks have sparked an interesting conversation. Whether you're hoping for a budget-friendly model or a more premium experience, the upcoming months are sure to be filled with excitement and surprises. Keep an eye on the leaks, and we'll likely have more to discuss in the near future.